Wow.
Hello, Brit. I will hunt down, skin, and eat every one of you. And welcome back to Let's Roleplay.
It's not Jack. It's
I'm sorry, Duhad, I couldn't resist!
not Jack.
Anyway,
Hi guys, I'm back!
Zombie.
G-Hem
Sorry,
is-
Duhad's just gonna go get her shotgun, her hunting shotgun.
Okay, now, so anyway, welcome back to
go get her alcohol.
fucking. I wish I had more alcohol. Anyway, Divided Kingdom 1.5, the one shot possibly.
Yes.
One.
Oh no, I've cancelled that idea. It was a bad idea.
Okay, bad idea. Okay, welcome back to Divided Kingdom 2.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
now regret not choosing a better picture for Divided Kingdom Part 2, but it's fine.
Which picture do you have?
Oh shit, I didn't use any of these beautiful pictures that Belial actually drew that are good. Instead I used this, okay, admittedly really good vector art, but like, that has nothing to do with the fucking game.
Anyway.
For the
Alright, whatever, I'm gonna use this until there's like, until there's like a picture that I'm
until I
explicitly
actually
told to
draw
use.
like a thumbnail.
Yeah, like, because these sketches are really good, but I also actually don't know if these are necessarily representative, so I don't want to like just throw them out there and be like, this is what the campaign's about.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll look at something while you run.
That's fine, it's fine.
they're characters that are going to
Yeah.
show up in it. So,
Okay, fair enough. Well, whatever. Again, for now, I'm gonna use this generic, and then I'll use like a proper one next time. Because let's fucking go. I also now vaguely regret not remaking the Iron Chief, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
I'll play him eventually.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Zombie
It's
Cam,
not
GM, describe things.
Okay. We open the scene with Winter's character, let's say.
Alright.
Winter, or Vati. Actually, let's describe our characters first. Everyone, we'll start with Winter. Describe your
Alright.
character very briefly.
This is
So-
already going horribly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Die. Shut up.
Roll with it. Alright, so my character is a Earth Horse. She is a paladin. And she's a very naive character who does not know much about the world around her, but she is going to be useful later.
Well, so you think?
At least I hope so.
Okay. You, Vati, have been summoned to the primary headquarters of the House Earthborn, primarily where Applejack is stationed
Mhm.
currently. You have been ordered by the state to go on a mission, an escort mission. You aren't sure of the details yet, but that's why you're here.
Alright.
Something about boss's daughter.
Oh, no.
The president's
nothing about
daughter's gone
President
missing.
The guards ask you to just patiently wait outside while Applejack finishes up some business inside.
Alright, I will find a bench to sit down and just start reading one of the books that I have. You can guess what kind of book.
Yes.
One that they probably wouldn't like me reading right now.
Nope.
It's like a comic book inside of another book.
No, it's one of the writings of
No, I know,
Celestia.
but they're keeping it. You're keeping it hidden inside of another book, so no one knows.
Yeah.
You have your heretical literature hidden underneath your government uplifting primer.
No, the one that you're using to hide it is like 150 tips for tilling soil.
Fucking
God.
right. Okay, so
The next character to arrive is Helga, the Griffin spy, although no one knows she is a spy. That may or may not be more than she appears.
More than...
Please describe your character below.
So, Helga, which is totally not another spy from a different faction that killed Helga and replaced her as Helga. is totally Helga, the real Helga, that is a spy for the Pegasi that has not been discovered yet, and is totally not replaced by a spy from the Griffin Kingdom. Totally. Clearly.
Obviously.
Definitely.
Alright.
You arrive and you see a small, young earth pony with white coat and yellow, a blonde mane, sitting there in a corner reading 150 tips for tilling soil. You groan at the sight of disgusting earth pony
Ugh.
habits. The next character to arrive is oh no, we won't do that one just yet. The next one to arrive is Wavecrest.
Oh.
Yep. And he is my character. Unfortunately, he's not exactly the same as he was in Divided Kingdom Part 1, partly because I actually lost his original character sheet in a bunch of technical problems I had since the last time I've been on this channel. So...
Also, another thing that just remembered, this is like a year later.
Yes.
That's
So-
might be
We
relevant.
should point that out for the.
Yes.
That's
So,
why I said it.
He has undergone a couple changes this time around. He's a little more trusting, still paranoid, but now he sort of clings to people and all that jazz. So he does that. But yeah, Wavecrest is back.
The
Hurrah!
next character to arrive is the ever wonderful Stabby McCree.
Well, okay, so you probably don't see this person.
Okay.
Though if you were to see this person, they would be a fairly tousled-looking unicorn wearing a rather dramatically large hood, and to try to hide their horn, but it doesn't really work that well. And extremely polished leather, probably made out of some of those heretical earth ponies or something.
Oh, no.
What are you, Victor Century?
I'm just
Wait.
going.
Oh, for fuck's sake, can you shut up about Victor fucking Century already?
But it relates so well.
Oh my god.
It's not even the same one in this campaign.
Nero, I swear to god, when we meet up, I'm gonna bitch slap you with a fucking Branzino or something.
Anyway, let's keep this going.
Just as GM will say, you are also wearing a hat
Always.
to cover up your horn, because if anyone were to see you, even though you are hiding quite well, if anyone were to see you, you would immediately have your horn cut off.
Oh.
So I'm wearing like a 5-gallon hat on like a weird place for a horse to wear a hat. Not that, horses wearing hats is normal, but like that sort of thing. But no, I'm totally just an earth pony with a really magnificent coat and extremely lovely leather armor that is not in fact made out of earth ponies.
Yep. Wonderful. So you wait in shadows nearby, I assume, then. And we all... well, the guard at the door... the door opens up. And 4 quite well-equipped adventurers, you assume they're adventurers, of course, exit from the building. And one of them seems to have a pouch of gold bits that they're counting through, while the others sort of laugh and talk, and one of them is waving a very golden dagger around, talking about it in such a way. So they pass, unless, of course, any of you step forward to them for any reason. And then you are quickly invited inside by the guard at the door. Please come in, Applejack. Supreme Commander Applejack is ready to see you now.
Wait, they're even letting me in?
You can... No, they don't see you still, so...
Yeah, you just like slip in quiet like.
Yeah.
Very well, I will. She quickly closes the book, throws it into her satchel, and then walks through the door.
Stabby McCree, if you have been around in the Earthland for very long, House Earthborn, if you've been around for very long, you know that it's very rare for Applejack to see anyone, especially anyone outside of sort of the council. All of you know this, but maybe it's a reason for Stabby McCree to take an interest in what is going on.
Yeah.
So you all enter because you have all been propositioned for this job. And Applejack is sitting behind a large table stretching from either end of the room, along with General Big Macintosh, Granny Smith.
Oh my God, she's still alive?
Barely, yeah.
She's on a
as
golden
well as-
throne of some sort, but she seems to be okay.
She's a vampire with a philanthropy.
God.
And many others that you don't recognize, although you assume that they're all part of the council.
Mhm.
Applejack welcomes you in. Come in, come in. That doesn't-
Steps
Shall I try to
forward.
sound like a...
I'm not sure.
Your call.
You should do
Yeah,
the,
you should do that southern accent you
Hazen
did so well.
Equestria version. No, you should do a Hazen Equestria version.
Come
in,
coming
yo.
soon.
Just know I'm here to judge you on your accent, on your country.
This is a person without an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, zombie. You got this, mate.
Okay, so she looks at you all and she says, "Wait, there's only 4 of you, only 3 of you here. I invited 4.
Oh.
Oh.
Where is Jenny Parmesan?"
A guard with like one of her guards who is heavily armored,
Oh,
but
I
it all looks
remember
kind of
these.
like loose and jostling, like slowly wobbles its way up to her, and like from somewhere around the center mass of the armor, a voice pipes out just saying, the spy master has arrived, ma'am."
Oh boy.
Has he?
Yes, she has.
He was
ma'am.
one of the most critical pieces to this mission. Why is he late?
You can ask her herself. The guard just suddenly just like knocks off the helmet, which just sort of like falls off, and like you only see like the upper half of the head poking up over it. She kind of like stretches her neck up and says, "Jenny Parmesan, spy master."
Uh,
My God.
Big Macintosh sees this and goes, very unfitting image for such a strong, brave warrior.
Yeah.
Oh wait, why did that happen?
So I should point out that this character has 4 status as the as like a renowned spy for the Earthborn.
Okay, so
So she kind of like pokes herself up. Big Mac is just like, "You."
Would totally Helga know about?
Yes, her status is like her status is 4. Like she is the equivalent of like the in-universe James Bond. Like she is that well known.
alright.
Like she's an international.
So the
industry.
opposite of what you want a spy to be.
Yes.
Great.
She also, again, like, her disguises are not that impressive.
Alright.
But yeah, she sort of, like, awkwardly wobbles over to the rest of the party. Again, still in, like, this armor that is far too large for her.
Would you like some help with that?
It's quite alright. I'm just doing my duty.
Okay, then.
Totally Helga is, I'm just gonna use
Yeah.
the name. Gonklerd, is, like, holding her mouth, underneath her hood to, holding back her basically just insulting the horrible, disgusting earth horses.
Whoa!
How stupid that is. What do you expect from a level 2 racist?
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean. Good lord.
Well,
I-
it's good. It's good to see y'all here. Now, first of all, Helga.
Mm-hmm.
I know you may have expected to go off with the rest of the group, but Iron Chief, is that his name?
Yes. The
Iron Chief couldn't entirely vouch for your skills, but I do know that you have experience as a undercover operative.
Who's this?
Hello?
Wait, how
Hello.
would they know that? How would they know that?
Because it's because
They're not talking to Gokla. They're talking to Helga.
Helga, who's been
Yeah, I
like
know,
with
but
them
Helga
for over
was
a
not
year now.
never outed as a spy.
No, she's
Yeah, they
been
know.
like with them for over a year. She might have at least like told them like what some of her skill set was.
Okay.
And even if not, maybe they just know.
Maybe they had their excellent spy master take care of doing a little digging. Just like I can imagine Jenny Parmesan just being in like the Griffin Kingdoms with a bunch of like feathers glued all over her.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I have the best skill set for the covert ops ever.
Good to hear. Jenny, of course. We needn't question your skill.
Or my loyalty.
You've more than proven yourself.
It's what I do. She like again, her head is just sort of like vaguely her eyes and nose are kind of sticking out the top of this like oversized like chest plate.
Is Wavecrest still a cleric?
No. I don't
Okay.
believe he is.
What is he now as a profession? Or in terms of skill set as an adventurer sort of thing?
Shit, I don't remember.
Being afraid. No.
Just what has he got now, so...
Well, I would say... Ah, shit, I did not think about that when I was creating the character sheet. Fuck.
That's right. Wavecrest and Vati.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
two.
ma'am.
Are finally equipped and seem eager to prove yourselves. So, we have elected for you to escort Jenny and Helga on this mission.
Well,
So where would this mission go?
You'll be traveling down to Colorado, which is within our borders, of course, as you would know. And from there, you'll be taking a ship into Manhattan. Of course, trips like this are common for tourists, migrants, and the like.
Mm-hmm.
So
for the
you,
rest of us, not so much, I take it.
well, you will be undercover as such. Perhaps traders, if you would. The means are up to you, but the ends are what we have an interest in. We have recently lost contact with one of our primary operatives in White Gold territory. Codename Bad Seed.
Bad seed.
Sorry. Okay.
God damn it.
Some of you more agenty types may have heard of her.
Her name tends to get around.
But she has done excellently undercover, and she's provided us with more intel on White Gold operations than I care to
What
reveal.
faction is White Gold again?
Rarity.
Ah, I see.
Do you guys have the map? I'll quickly send the map if you
Oh yeah,
want.
resend that.
please
Resend
send
that.
the map.
That'd be a great background imagery. Even hold on, let me switch that out when you send me that map.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as they're going over all of this, like the arm plates of the oversized artist sort of like fall off as she pulls her legs in to start making notes within the suit itself.
Sorry, it's just telling me that the picture is failing to send, and I can't tell why.
Oh jeez.
There's it finished, actually. That is definitely not
Perfect.
Oh dear.
She's a donkey, by the way.
Oh, a donkey.
Donkey!
Right. I wasn't.
Or a mule, technically.
Donkey!
Donkey!
Oh, a mule?
Donkey!
So, wait, so she's
Yeah, like,
a mule, so she's
yeah,
infertile.
Well, she's basically the same species as the two mules from the show. Like,
Well, that doesn't explain whether or not mules are infertile.
yeah, well, like, considering the fact that there are species in the show, I'm guessing that like they're probably
They only
fertile.
ever showed them as super old, too.
True. Maybe there was a freakish experiment going on at one point way back in the past. But no, I actually have also included the fact that she has -2 attractiveness and she has the socially inept drawback.
Nice.
So she is
That's good.
she's a weird, awkward person.
Good.
Yes.
I love how that's the opposite of.
All right, let me just actually bring up the old image. Then we'll just continue. Zombie is quite all right.
Yeah.
It's quite all right. Don't know.
Yeah, I'll just link it to you on the. I'll find it. Well, while I'm going, I'll just find it on the website, and I'll link you the website version.
All right. Oh, here. So anyway,
So,
It's already a demon.
your mission will be to infiltrate White Gold and find out what happened, and if possible, recover Bad Seed.
excellent. Understood. Yes, that's what I have a fake ID for.
Yes.
Monty will bow. Of course, that will be accomplished.
Keep in mind, as I'm sure you're all aware, White Gold is the birthplace of political intrigue and backstabbing. If you're not careful, you will not come out of there alive.
Oh, well, that would be a problem with me, right? I mean,
Well, if it wasn't a dangerous job, you wouldn't have trusted it to someone. You wouldn't have trusted it to anyone else. She picks up the helmet and shoves it back on top of her head.
I just imagine that's a little bit to the right, so it just looks awkward.
Yeah, basically. And like as she kind of like stands up again, like she dropped off the two like leg pieces before, so now it's just like there's the two legs are missing.
Well, it's a quadruped.
Well, yeah, like the two front legs,
Yes.
but the two that had fallen off are just missing.
Mhm.
anyway.
Is there anything else that would be useful to know for this adventure?
I'm surprised none of you have asked about payment.
Everything I do for the love of the crown. And I expect payment to come in the normal fashion.
You'll be paid handsomely at the end of your mission and upon return. More, of course, if you recover Babseed, with obvious variables. If you bring us any information she may have recovered, her body, if she has unfortunately passed away. This will be a clandestine operation. As I said, any means necessary. You will be outfitted adequately for the mission, if you will see the quartermaster.
We will.
Yes, ma'am.
And then Vati will bow again before looking around, not really knowing the inside of this place at all. Then looking back at the one person who seems confident in their way around to lead the way.
So the blabbering lady
Is
in
that
armor.
the blabbering?
Yes.
Is that the blabbering?
Yeah, that would be the-
suit armor, or is
Oh,
that?
I'm just sending it to
the-
Balil. Sorry, Balil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice that I keep getting this, but yeah, I don't think I'm the person that you should be sending the map and stuff to.
It might help for the rest of us to see it as well. Yeah, maybe. But yeah. So, actually, by the way, what is Stabs McGee doing during all of this? Or sorry, Stabs
Sabs McCready.
Stabs McCready.
Sounds greedy.
Yeah.
McCree.
You don't really know, but if you guessed, he's probably been facepalming pretty hard in a sort of stealthy way. And
Is he also a
left-
racist?
he's a zealot, but you don't really know what his religion is.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there are many zealots in
Yeah.
the room.
But no, he's not a racist. He has, however, already left and gone down into the quartermaster to go and liberate some equipment.
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
Amazing.
Well then,
After
Stabby
he heard
McCree?
mission parameters, he was just like, okay, I'm done here, and then left.
Stabby McCree arrives first at the quartermaster.
Right. I'm gonna wait for the door to the armory to open and then slip quietly inside.
Okay. I was expecting you to impersonate them. But that's good too. Shortly afterwards, everyone else is directed there by another guard.
Alright, and before they get there, though, I want to stab the guy at the counter.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh
Oh,
God, damn it!
oh, for
Okay.
fuck's sake!
It's okay.
Hello.
You said
I'm-
something about impersonation, and I got the idea to do it and be the quartermaster.
No, no.
That's it.
Nothing
Yes.
permanent. Nothing permanent. Just some, like, trank, you know? Trank poison.
Does that mean you have to roll a disguise / acting so that you?
You will have to roll to knock him out, I'm afraid.
Alright, so I'm gonna stab him with my tiny knife that's covered in, essentially paralytic poison.
Oh, oh, fuck, dude. What is wrong with your
Here's the
character?
question. The question is, can you do it silently?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Let me roll a Dex willpower stealth check real quick.
This can only end well.
No kidding.
Well.
Is it Dex willpower, Duhad?
Yeah, he has a special
Yeah,
quality.
I have
That's-
Walk in
Oh.
Darkness.
It's a spell thing.
Because I was like, you don't normally use 2 attributes for like
Yeah.
things.
I got a 21 on my stealth check.
Oh boy.
Old enough to drink.
What? Wait, 21.
Because of the spell.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 9,
Oh, well.
Yeah. and
Hey,
I have
that's
3
pretty
Dex,
good.
4 willpower, and a stealth of 5.
You successfully achieved this without being noticed by the present quartermaster, because he is now
Hey.
unconscious.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
and then I'm going to shut his eyes without stepping in front of him, dress up in his clothing, and stand at the counter.
You're gonna have to roll a disguise, don't you?
Where are you putting his body? Behind the counter?
Just
Okay.
under the counter for when he wakes up, he can just like, you know, be like, oh shit, I'm stuck in a counter, but at least I'm not dead. You know?
Yeah.
So the group arrives, and you see. So you stabbed him with a knife, correct?
Yeah,
But not deadly.
yeah,
Obviously.
just like a pinprick essentially. Also, I misdid my things, but that athletics is supposed to be smooth talk.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
So you pinprick him,
Yeah.
and a little bit more blood than you anticipated comes out. Not enough to kill him, but it makes a little bit of a mess. So when the others come in, you're whacking down the table at the counter in front of you.
And then I just look at them like, what?
What can I get you guys?
So Jenny like walks up to the thing, just like, well, what happened to the old guy?
You know, he called in sick.
No, not like the old guy.
He's what, you know, something about, you know, some bronchitis or something, or maybe he swallowed an apple. Who knows?
Apples are not poisonous.
Maybe it went down the
poison
wrong.
in
No,
them.
no, you can't see his body.
Yeah, they are if you poison them.
Exactly.
They also are. The seeds are also have cyanide in them, but
Well, I know about the cyanide bit, but who would
My
it be?
God, must all be
Okay.
part of a plot.
Okay, yeah, no, seriously. I should probably rephrase that, actually. And he's just like, apples cannot make people sick.
I mean, if they're diseased apples.
Yeah, it could have just been the bad apple.
and they came from that. You know, hold on, just so you know, he mentions the name of Applejack's farm. If they come from blank, then probably they could. They're probably spoiled at that point.
Oh.
Just Gonkler just thinks this must be the work of an enemy spy.
It's like
This must be the work of an enemy spy.
Hey, that's my line, bitch!
they haven't had a
My
harvest.
character's also got paranoia.
Ah, okay, we could be paranoid together! Yay!
I
Graham,
ship it.
Yes,
continue.
Anyway,
they haven't had a harvest in a while, and you know, old apples do get spoiled. All right, what can I get for you?
Well, we are being outfitted for a mission deep into enemy territory to discover the location of a missing spy. It's very confidential.
then why did you just tell them that?
Because it's important for him to know in order for him to do his job. I know these
I
things.
gotta
Trust
know
me,
how
I'm
to
a private eye.
outfit you.
Indeed.
So, why don't you hand me your shopping list? I'll give it to one of the boys, and then I'll hitch up the carts and I'll take it with us.
How
Of course.
about I prefer to do my own shopping.
You see, I'm the quartermaster, and you aren't.
Do I know
See
that?
how
Wait,
this works?
wait, what race is your character?
The uniform,
A
but has a
unicorn,
whole hat.
but I'm wearing the quartermaster's hat. You can't tell.
Oh, for
Because his
fuck's
hat.
sake.
I can just
Roll
imagine
a
there's like
hat
a
size.
bulge at the top. Like
Yes.
Now, I'm the quartermaster, which means that I'm the one who gets the shopping done and approves the list that you present to me.
Hmm.
That does seem legitimate. I think that's how it works.
You see, if you were shopping on your own outside here, then yes. But since you are utilizing the services of the crown, as it were, I need to approve the list. He's gonna hold out his hoof. Just gonna make a, vague. All right, let's have it. Let's have with it, kind of motion with it.
all right, hold on. Let me make some edits to my list. Gonkler
Well,
Gonkler starts crossing off some things that probably shouldn't be on there, including some notes about how horrible some of the people are around her.
Meanwhile, Jenny hands you a very long list, though basically everything on it is just fake ID this, fake ID this, banknotes for specific to the area, and then a big list of random bits of cloth, props, costumes and all sorts of junk.
On the list that Valti gives you, there are 3 items: a hammer, a jacket, and food.
Oh boy.
So after quote unquote Helga is done with her list, she hands you a what essentially is a paper that is now slightly moist with ink, and on there you can see that there is some basic weapons and some stealth supplies on there.
Ah. Bit of a sneaky one, are we? Alright. Well, I'll have this saddled up and thrown in a cart, and also throw in some basic provisioning, because none of you wanted food.
I did.
Except for, why did you order 132 apples? He looks to the spy master on this one.
Well, most of them, some of them are fake, and obviously other ones are just there are actually going to be hollowed out and used as flash bombs. Other ones are for eating. Apples never go bad.
132? 132.
I am a loyal citizen of the Apple Kingdom. I will not eat anything other than apples.
Make sure to check some of those apples in case they're bugged.
Oh, I know some of them are bugged.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna quadruple the order of apples for the faithful citizen. And, because, there seems to be enough of here.
I hope you all enjoy the taste of apples, because I know I do.
I know I do.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna call out and say, Minion!
What are you calling to?
For goodness sake.
You decide, zombie.
Yeah.
A small, little, scrawny old man exits from the back where the storage closet.
Heavy blindness, where their eyebrows are because of it sags down over their eyes.
He looks at the quartermaster and he says, "Aye, sir."
Look, I'm gonna list these special agents are going on a mission for the crown. I need you to fill out this, their requisition form has been approved, and I need you to run it to some strong lads to get it set up in the carts, and then I'm gonna strap it to myself and follow him.
Aye, of course, sir. We'll get right on it.
Thank you.
He comes up to you and takes the list, and then he squints a little bit and he leans in. He takes...
What does he do?
He's sniffing you.
He's sniffing you. You may want to get rid of that smell of aristocracy, eh, Rubel?
Hey, listen. If I wanted your opinion, I'd tell you what it was, okay?
Oh,
Now get back to work.
You grimy prick.
Look, you call me grimy, but I'm not the one that smells like he's been bathing in his own English filth. But, oh, wait, sorry.
English filth? Okay,
His
get
own
back to the
English
question, please.
God.
It's like if I didn't know any better, I'd say I would say this was the quartermaster for the Kingdom of Swine. Of those bloody unicorns. Anyway.
For fuck's sake!
Oh boy.
Okay.
It'll be several minutes before this equipment is ready.
Yep.
So then we
Especially
just
since I've been
sit around
berating
and talk.
Yeah.
berating my lessers.
So
Just gonna
so
go into one of the corners and open up my satchel.
Gonkler would like to lean in towards the quartermaster, so essentially Graham, and she'd like to use a speech roll to ask about any information about the what is it, about the place of work there.
The armory.
Yeah. So you seen any suspicious figures? And I'm gonna roll a speech check unless you're gonna tell it.
Have you heard about the gray fox?
Have you heard about the Thoma?
Get to the chopper now. That was a terrible impression, and I apologize to everybody for it.
Good.
I don't know if you saw this, but I saw a suit of armor earlier that looked like it had somebody that it didn't fit walking around upstairs on my way back down.
For like half a second, she in her mind she's like, "What could it be? An intruder?" And then she immediately remembered, "Oh."
I like to imagine during this conversation, like you two are uncomfortably close to one another, with like your heads not moving.
And by the way, I smell really nice.
Oh my god. Oh.
What does this smell like?
It's the aroma of molasses and lavender.
Nice.
Smells like home. She leans back over to where she was before taking out a page that is not covered, before taking out like her notepad and having to remove several pages because the ink that she used to cover up the shopping list bled through several pages. She rips it off and starts making notes.
So, what about you? You seen any spies?
As you ask that question, Jenny is just sort of like wandering around the room.
Yeah.
Classified information.
Oh, really?
Meanwhile,
Be careful about that classified information. We don't want them to let everyone know about the spy we're trying to find.
yeah.
And that's
Writes
what?
down note to self. Earth horses dumber than expected.
Oh.
So,
Hey, this because I'm not doing an Eddie Murphy thing. Don't get spy.
Don't get. That's a griffin. That's a nice griffin.
what about
Reading my heretic writing in the corner.
what about anything suspicious? Anybody looking like they're gonna try to come in and steal some of the crown's apples?
Apart from you,
I work here.
Embezzling
It's
is a
not
serious
stealing.
crime.
It's called taking a lunch. Okay.
I'd recommend double checking those apples to see if they're bugged. Last time when I ate an apple, there was a worm, nano spell imp inside of it. I had to take care of it and eliminate it.
There's a magical talking worm in it.
Yeah, there's a magical worm in it.
I've found
I
those
did
before.
twice in order to eliminate it from existence. Then immediately spat it out just in case they wanted me to ingest some sort of poison.
Right.
He points to his thing that says quartermaster. Does this say food inspector, or super counter spy to you.
Oh my god.
Because, you know, I'm neither of those things.
Same.
I think we can all agree here that no one here has any motivations that are unclear to anyone else. Isn't that right?
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Nonsense!
Here
Look at
are
our friend
counter
here.
spies sent to counter the other spies' missions.
Yes. Like, why would you think that anyone here would be untrustworthy? We have two very loyal spies, a perfectly ordinary quarter master, a a fan of literature.
Yeah, literature.
And one of the
Yeah,
heroes
right,
who
yeah.
And a fan of agriculture.
yeah,
Fan
like
of literature and
a
agriculture.
grand fan of agriculture, and someone who's who mysteriously joined us while all of their friends went off to go on a very important mission for no other reason than because they were just. I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's a good reason and not at all suspicious.
Oh dear.
All right.
I'm loving this so far. It's
Your
like
equipment
JoJo
is
Metal.
ready.
All right. So I'm going to be like, all right, guys. I don't know where we're going, but we might as well start heading that direction. I'm going to hook myself to the cart.
Oh dear.
I enjoy a quartermaster who is dedicated enough to the job to bring all their gear both to and from a mission. The old guy didn't do that.
Well, you know how it's been. Got to make sure the equipment gets back in one piece. Oh, hold on. Let me get my arms. He's going to grab a rapier and a couple of daggers off the wall.
Oh boy.
Good thinking.
Those look unnaturally sharp.
I suppose
As
I,
you all leave
And
the
in case
room,
things get tough.
Yeah.
I'll take the back.
as you all start walking out of the room, the small old minion man sort of looks at the wall where the weapons were that Stabby McCree took, and just sort of says, "I guess I'll just add these to the list too.
Yes,
Take another
please.
50 apples while you're at it, boy."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey,
Meanwhile,
listen now.
like a little bit of blood is dripping out of the
Yeah,
drawer.
You can
thing.
do it when you're done wobbling, when you're done saddling in your own filth.
Oh,
Listen.
oh!
Look, apologize to those fucking plants for breathing the air that they're creating. And they took so long for wasting that shit. You miserable sack of wonton. Just wonton horribleness.
Wow. Okay. Then.
Now
awesome.
get back to work, minion.
And I thought my character was the racist one.
From this
Jesus
grizzled
Christ.
old-
Well, hey,
Hell
he's
yeah.
actually Irish, so he's got an excuse, bitch.
Wait,
First off,
are
I'm
you
not
saying that
actually-
because he's Irish, he has an excuse.
Yes.
We're the black people of Europe. But anyway,
So anyway, as the group kind of goes out onto the road, Jenny disappears for a second and then comes back wearing like this burlap sack with like streaks of like basically brown paint all over her like cheeks and this like exaggerated like beggar's cup with like a bit sign on like paint on the side of it.
yeah. So, I would like to point out that essentially I snuck myself onto the mission
Yes.
claiming to be the quartermaster, but the quartermaster is actually still alive.
Yeah.
So,
So far, not the only one.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
So, you all exit the large fortified main building,
Alright.
and you exit out onto the dirt street. A large number of stalls all around forges, homes, anything you can imagine, really, in terms of buildings. And people, except for unicorns, obviously, are stretched as far as the eye can see down in both directions. This sort of operates in a very straight line, this town. So you proceed down towards Colorado, which is your first stop on your mission.
Are you saying that we're on the road to Colorado?
Oh, damn it! I just
Thank you,
got.
Gabe. I didn't want to say it.
God damn it.
Shit. Well, now that you did.
Don't you dare.
Don't you sing any copywritten Disney songs?
Well, I don't actually remember any songs for that movie. So
Good. Let's keep going.
Let's go. Alright, I grab a couple of coconut.
I
Yeah.
have a song. Hooray!
Wait, and does that mean we can convince the stupid mud horses that we're their gods?
Oh, God.
You
Yeah,
should have
actually,
some
I-
fun trying to convince that.
Actually, forget the cup. As we walk, Jenny, as like we start on down the road, has a pair of coconuts in her hand, and she's just going.
God.
And she walks.
In the air around you and on the horizon, you see dozens of spotting balloons. Roll me a perception plus notice check.
Notice.
Plus any situational awareness. No, just
Okay.
Helga. Helga impersonator.
I have situational awareness.
Well, yeah, that's more about like being aware of the situation and like, things that may be happening.
Oh dear.
Dear.
Yep.
Appears
When you're in the battlefield, you gotta be ready.
Do you think love could blow into the battle? Alright, 13.
Hey, 12.
It's
That's
just
not
it's
bad.
just for
Yeah,
Helga.
it's-
It's just for Helga.
Oh, just for oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we just
13. That is quite good. You spot one of the spotting balloons are used for scouting and keeping an eye on the area. Some people find them rather oppressive.
Mhm.
I feel like they're being spied on, but it is definitely for the safety and for nothing else. But you spot one of the spotting balloons, Helga.
Just like-
It has
Those quartermasters.
it has a griffin in it. That's not uncommon, of course.
Mm.
But this griffin is looking directly at you. And you notice them drop one of the weights on their balloon. They're quite a ways off. They're in the direction of your path if you diverted very slightly. But yes, and then they look away from you after dropping the weight and move away.
She's going to sort of stick behind the. She's going to be aware of the and pay attention to any more of those balloons, and sort of shift so that she's behind the what is it the fucking cart whenever on the opposite side from wherever the ones are at. So yeah. And then she's
all of
also
you,
gonna-
by the way,
Oh, and she's going to tuck her wings underneath her cloak as well.
all of you, by the way, have 50 gold pieces.
All right.
Sweet.
Minus 25 for every negative resource, and plus 10 for every positive in resources.
So,
Alright.
Makes sense.
yeah.
So-
So also have what Helga had in terms of her gold. Before.
That's bad.
Because it's
And this operates in a copper, silver, gold.
Mhm.
Yeah.
10 copper equals 1 silver. 10 silver equals 1 gold, so on. Okay.
10 gold equals 1 human body. Yeah, sorry.
For anyone interested in the money,
No.
Oh yes, indeed. Actually, while we're going ahead, and as Helga is dropping back in order to surreptitiously check out this package. Denny is going to fall back to Winter, what's your character's name again?
Vati.
Vati?
Vati, yeah.
Vati.
Vati.
Yeah, so she falls back to Vati and goes, "You seem pretty interested in that book."
Yeah. It's a precious book to me.
Indeed. Kind of like looks from side to side and goes, "Listen, Vati. What race are you again, by the way?"
Earth.
Earth, right? Yeah.
Was
Most
that in
trustworthy
character?
race,
Yeah,
clearly.
like,
Was that like an in-character comment?
yes.
Yes.
Like, she's a donkey.
There aren't
but
wings underneath that armor. Is
actually,
there?
no. Yeah, she says like, "Listen, I'm sorry for asking, but as a donkey, I don't see race."
Oh,
Would you happen to be
God.
a filthy mud horse?
I am an Earth pony.
Oh, good. Listen, we're traveling with some very interesting people, and sometimes when you have a group like this, you can't always trust everyone who you're traveling with. And I have a keen nose for sniffing out spies, sniffing out people who are potentially dangerous to the group. And I'm going to tell you something. Not every member of this party stacks up perfectly. Someone's hiding
Clearly
something.
the most trustworthy, though.
Yeah, it's like someone is hiding something. Something.
Yeah. Someone's hiding something. Shoves book and satchel, closes it quickly.
Yeah, it's like she looks
Hi
from
there.
like the quartermaster with like a little dagger like just peeking out from under his cloak, or to like
No, and also a bulge on his hat.
like a bulge on his hat, and over to
A bulge in his pants?
to not Helga, who is like just like kind of like at this very moment like ducking like off the road, and then over to Wavecrest and just like, and my nose is telling me right now that there's something up with Wavecrest. I mean, why would he just turn around and leave his companions like that? I don't trust it. There's something wrong with him. He's been acting suspiciously. Now listen, I need your help in keeping an eye on him, just in case.
Alright. I will do so.
yes.
Excellent. I knew I could rely on you. Good, loyal citizen like yourself.
Gracious little. She nods. Yes.
Well, enjoy your book. She pats you on the back and then goes back to clacking her coconuts together.
Okay. She pulls out her book and just starts to read her heretics again.
Yeah.
Damn good heretics.
Oh boy, I sure love the Guardiansman's Uplifting Primer. It's the best.
Oh man, this one's about how you can till the soil twice in a row in order to get it super soft.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Speaking of Helgo, they're not actually Helga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zombie cam.
Yes.
Packaged. Phew.
Oh, yeah. You're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Are you actually going to go collect the package, Balil?
Oh yes.
Because you didn't realize it was a package at first.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was going to have you roll an idea check, and then Duhad spoiled it.
Oh boy. Oh boy, sorry.
Oh.
Well, yes.
I'll let you do it now. A little bit of time passes, and you arrive at where the package would have landed, approximately. It might take a little while of searching, though. I mean, it is a brown package in a desert of sand.
Wait, we're talking about the Applejack Kingdom. Eh?
Yeah, it's got burnt
Yes.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like, I always pictured it, a fucking orchard.
No,
Yes.
down to the south it's more deserty, but more to the north is where it's
Actually, nice.
becomes much
Yeah,
more.
if you look at the map. It's right there.
We're in the deep apple south right now.
Okay.
We're in the yes. They love them, their arms, and their yeah. There you go.
The apples will
Yes.
rise again.
It's more like a plain. It's more like a giant plains area.
Yeah.
Straight up.
The Buffalo
Yeah.
Lands, actually, probably.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I can't open this map, by the way.
You mean?
Huh.
Yeah, hold on a second. Here, I'll send it to the entire group real quick.
Yeah.
Or Winter.
There it is. Hi, map.
It's a map.
Tis a map.
It's
Yeah,
the
we're-
map. It's the map.
So we're in the frontier.
Yeah.
In Appaloosa specifically.
Yeah.
Making your way down to Colorado, which is on the
Make your way downtown.
coast.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, and it's gonna be
Can't
greener
read.
when we get there. So
Hmm.
we just have to finish the. We just have to compete in the Iron Horse Run.
Yes.
All right.
So, Belil, you separate from the group quite
Mhm.
easily. No one's really going to question. Maybe you use an excuse. Do you use an excuse?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, we all do every now and then. Everybody
Yeah.
poops after all.
I may return with. I also need to go and get something that I forgot to put on the list real quick as well. So
Well,
I may return with some more supplies. So it's not at all suspicious.
Yeah. Jenny like nods and like looks over, like has a glance over at Wave Crest. Fair enough.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. I trust everyone in our group.
I
So I'm just gonna casually walk over to the spy.
which one?
All of them.
The spy master
I know,
or the
it's
actual
all-
spy?
The spy master, right?
Right.
And just just kind of lean in and all insidiously be like, who goes to the bathroom without taking toilet paper?
Like,
That's
Jenny.
when you no. That's when you assume. Oh, their culture must have it where they use their hands.
No, this is like literally like everything else is like just like passed over her head. With this, she's just like, oh, oh, oh.
Oh my god.
You might want to take a roll and catch up with her.
By the apples, you might be right.
I'd take an apple for luck.
Of course, thank you. She grabs an apple and runs off after Helga.
God damn.
As she goes, she starts like grabbing twigs and shoving them in her mane.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ah.
So no-
Awkwardly waves to the now running spy master.
See you next Tuesday.
So, Belil, as in order to, you obviously arrive first at the location of where the package is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just slightly over this hill. So you run up the hill, I assume, and
Yes.
or walk up the hill, and just down a ways where the package would have landed, you see something that utterly horrifies you.
What?
3
Swift naked
Earthborn
on a cold
children.
day.
3 what?
Yeah.
3 Earthborn children having fun. Despicable. They, in fact,
Disgusting.
have what you assume is the package that was dropped for you. It looks like a package, and they are kicking it like a soccer ball.
She's gonna rush over.
Oh, this
Her
is
mind's racing,
perfect.
sweat beating off of her feathers. Oh God, the mission may be compromised. I'm gonna have to think something out.
You're gonna have to kill those Earthborn children
You have to kill the children.
to take the package.
Yeah.
And then what is it?
I'm going to
Right.
roll a quick thing while Bill's working this out to find out how stealthily
Do that.
Jenny is going.
All right.
Very.
So Gonclair goes down towards the children, and while she was running in there, she tied several about 3 gold coins to a string, and she holds it up, and then she goes, "Look, young mud horses, shiny." And then I'd like to use a speech roll to convince that it's more important to them. The shiny
Oh my
object.
god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Do that.
god, the whale.
I love it.
Shiny. God damn it. Oh, God.
This is
Okay.
What-
Is
what-
my,
what-
do I factoring my attractiveness with that, or just charisma?
Not attractiveness because they are children.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Add a plus
Food.
1 because you don't look like a horrible monster.
Yeah.
Zombie, who?
23.
That doesn't.
23.
Shit.
Sorry, Blue.
23.
Sorry, Nero.
Zombie, who says that attractiveness can't work on children?
God fucking damn it,
Oh,
Nero.
for shit's sake!
I
Why are
will.
you gonna be making pedophile jokes all weekend long? Thanks!
Everybody already does.
All right.
nerds.
All right. So I got 23.
How very fortuitous of you.
Jesus Christ.
For they, in fact, rolled a 20.
Damn.
Wow, they actually rolled very high.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So yeah, I'd see that. What a
attractiveness
giveaway.
Really paid off.
So they stop when they see the. How many coins did you say?
She put 3 coins on there. 3 coins.
3 golden coins.
Yes.
Oh. Well, shit.
Actually, I'm just gonna say that like that roll was so high that like in the bushes, like spying on the whole scene, like Jenny's now just completely obsessed with that like those gold coins, just like watching them.
So Duhad, you see all of this.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's kind of a mud horse in her own sense.
Is there like a deep crevice or pit?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, but the hill does. It sort of. The hill continues down some more. So you're on sort of. The hill has gone down and then it's leveled out and that's where they're playing and then it continues down slightly after that.
I see. All right. So she walks closer and says, "If you give me that whatever it is, what is it that they're kicking around?"
It's a brown. It's a package wrapped in brown paper and tied with string.
If you
Good
give
packet.
me your ball, then I'll let you have this.
Really?
Oh, dear.
You
Yeah.
realize that you just offered a bunch of kids a college fucking education, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's more than any of us has paid for at the moment.
Oh, hey!
Mhm.
True.
To be
3 gold
fair,
coins, miss.
Come on. All right.
Yeah.
First,
You know they fill these. You know they fill these things with sand, right?
If we did, do you think we would care?
Nah, it's fine. Just
Well,
hand me the package first.
I hear
All right.
gold is a way for the
So
bourgeoisie to control the proletariat.
as soon as they put it in her hand, she will pretend to throw. She will act like she's throwing it, and then run away.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Can I use a acting?
No, this would actually be sleight of hand.
God damn it!
Sleight of hand.
I do not have sleight of hand.
minus.
What is that?
It's
What
minus.
is the other skill? Is it Dex?
Yeah.
God.
You're gonna try to do that thing to the dogs, but it's something with actual intelligence.
An 8. I got an 8.
That was pretty
Oh,
good.
well.
Yeah, but they're gonna beat you, I'm sure. I'll roll just
And
in
then they
case.
fail. That'd be
Stupid.
great.
And then then they botch.
Or, yeah, then they roll
Okay.
a 1.
The total of their bonuses is 9, and they rolled a 9, so they got 18.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
To the,
Damn it.
Oh no,
Dun.
I will be back.
Alright. Come see the fun herons.
Jenny also sees this.
Mudchildren.exe has stopped working.
You go to fling it, and it limply just swings. You sort of forget to pull back to hide it. So you throw it forward, and then it just sort of hangs there, and they see it very clearly.
Oh my god.
I think you're falling anyone, miss.
Just give him the coins.
look over there. 3 more gold coins.
One of the 3 children look, the other 2 keep staring at you.
She's gonna start just.
They are going to assume that you're not going to give them the coins, and
Fight.
They pull out their black canes.
I'm getting our mummy, and he pushes past you. 1 second.
Oh no.
So they push past you to head back in the direction of the town.
Break his jaw.
Oh,
God.
why would you
One of them turns around and says, "You wait right here, Missy." Missy.
Wait, so
Okay,
is
please
Helga
roll me
alone?
a perception.
You just hear some crashing and you feel the sand go up.
Plus, no,
It's
perception plus
Mama!
That's just a notice then, right? Not situational awareness or anything.
no.
Alright. That's a 12.
Okay, 1 second.
You're rolling pretty well today. Like,
Well, that's because of my skills.
That's pretty good.
no, it's still like an 8, 8s and 7s.
Yeah, and a 23. Not that
No,
well.
I'm saying the actual rolls.
I know.
Hey,
Well, yeah,
that's
but
pretty
that
good.
means the next session that we're gonna have just will immediately botch. Like,
No kidding.
Okay, so they've run off back home, and they've told you to wait here, but you're obviously not going to do that, I assume.
no.
And you have the package now, and your 3 gold.
Hold on.
Even though you
whole-
failed, you still won.
Hold on. As
That is actually kind of a
Duhad, roll me
Yeah.
a perception plus notice check, actually,
okay.
as well.
God.
Another one, please.
Oh dear.
Another one.
No one bites dust.
You know, am I the only one who wants to call Duhad's character Jenny Any Dots?
Oh.
Apparently.
10.
I don't get that reference. But anyway, yeah, 10.
10. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Oh, yeah, Nene.
You
So,
just watch
yeah,
the children run off home.
Yeah,
Completely
so,
innocent, not done anything wrong.
yeah. So actually, like when she steps out, when she like turns to leave, Jenny is going to like step out of the bushes.
Where
but
do you
she,
think
like,
you're going, young lady?
Actually, no. She's holding the cup in her hand. She's like, what's it's like, spare change for the infirmed.
Who are you asking this for?
This to
not
Hel-
Helga.
to not Helga.
Helga?
Wait, are you even disguised?
Yes, she's still in but she's in the exact same disguise you saw her in before.
So she already knows. Like,
Yes, yeah, no, she totally knows.
She pulls out like a copper coin.
Ah,
That, yeah,
Go on.
like the least worth one, and then or no, she pulls out 3 of them, and keeps her hand or whatever over it so that you don't know what it is, and then immediately covers the cup with it, and then she says to it, "Don't look until 3 minutes from now.
And
Otherwise, they'll disappear."
Jenny like throws her like just like you did with like tricking me, like you did with those kids. Jenny Parmesan, spy master.
So, Billy, you reach back to feel your purse again that you pulled your coins out of.
Mm-hmm. Oh God!
Something doesn't feel right.
Oh no.
They stole it.
So I got picked.
-5 gold coins, please.
Wait, how much is that then? That's like 10 each. So
No, just -5.
okay, I wasn't sure.
It's like 10 silver coin. Like each one of those is worth 10 silver
Yeah,
coins.
but well, you said you had 63, and I wasn't. Or not 63. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
50.
No, that we had 50.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
that's
if
gold.
you meant just regular money. Or...
No, 50 gold.
Okay.
Yes, you have 50 monies.
Month.
Should have just found the fucking coins. Because that confusion. God damn it. Anyway.
You have the package, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you... Two of you, I assume, are going to run off to catch up with the rest of the
Oh
group.
no, Jay's like, wait a minute, like, excuse me, like you think you just like rip off poor little children like that? I'm ashamed. It's a damn shame when I want to say Pegasus. Boy, is when you like when you can't when you're not able to like live up to your own obligations. Sad.
So, can I roll an acting roll to put on the waterworks?
Oh
Go
my
on.
god. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes.
Like she says that, but what she actually means is to turn on a fire hose and blast her with it.
So that's 14.
Yeah, but that doesn't really quite have the same effect
Okay,
now,
you're
does
probably
it?
gonna beat me on
Also,
this.
it requires...
It has a different effect. Blinding agony.
I'm
Oh
going
my
to use
God.
perception plus acting to see if I can see through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. She's like,
Oh, woe is me. Oh, if only that wave crest didn't tell me to do it.
wave
It's
crest.
all his doing.
My God. By the apples, this goes deeper than I thought, and straight back to the original source.
What are you talking about?
You're not even there.
Yeah, there.
Not even there.
Yeah, Jay's like,
Feel the disturbance in the force.
like, by the apples, I knew it. I knew I was right about being wrong about, not being right.
I suggest that
What are you
that you
talking
don't ever
about?
bring it up to him. Otherwise, he might immediately try to eliminate you.
My God, by the apples, you're right. I'll do that right away. Thank you, Jane. You've done thank you, Helga. You've done a good service by the entire Apple family this day. She heads back to the group.
So, while this is all going on, I want to turn to the lady with the heresy book.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, that book you're reading,
Yes.
the one inside the other one.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, I did that trick in school too.
Fine.
Nobody finds tilling earth that interesting.
You'd be surprised, but you are correct.
You'd be surprised, the people, wouldn't you?
You'd be surprised how
I might
stupid these mud
actually be
parties are.
surprised by that.
Should have met my parents.
So, I assume that book I assume that book you're reading is for, and I'm gonna do hoof quotes here, purely academic reasons, and I'm going to add some material to your repertoire. I'm going to pull out a book called The Quotes of Lord Veterinarian,
Yes.
and pass it over. I invented this cult, by the way.
Oh my God.
That is essentially the Dark Brotherhood, but since Sithis doesn't exist. It is actually veterinarians, because whenever they get injured, whenever ponies or horses get injured, veterinarians just shoot them. So this is gonna be that, and I'm gonna pass it over to her. Let me know if you'd like more readings on the subject.
Did you say cult? I'm sorry, I just can't take this. Tries to give it back.
No. I did not say cult.
Okay.
Say
cult.
That was out of character, but I just passed you the book.
Just gonna put it in my satchel for maybe later use. She isn't quite sure yet. Depending on how long this journey goes, she might look at it. Then she'll just slowly take the other book out. This is the book that I've been reading. On the cover, it just says Celestia's writings on it. Or
I want a picture like that.
Like there's
on the cover it just says memes.
Yeah, just like I like the idea. There's a number of these books in the series, and like probably the most infamous of them was the one about the banishment of Nightmare Moon and her possible relation to Luna, entitled "If I Did It, Here's How It Happened."
So, just gonna let you know, those readings are, well, interesting thematically. Just I don't find the philosophy contained within them.
As a unicorn, you probably wouldn't find these heretical.
No, I find them direly heretical because I am a member of the cult of Lord Vetinari.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But I am also a heretic to them. However, my way of going about this is not to say that I find it heretical, that I find such readings to be lackadaisical and largely just full of fluff to make people feel better.
I think that's too big of a word for a mud horse.
Yeah, I don't think they understand that.
Right, but I've been using big words a really long time, and everybody just assumes that I'm a mud horse because I am technically, wearing a quartermaster's uniform.
Well,
I mean, them quartermaster horses are slightly smarter than them regular mud.
Exactly.
He's gonna look completely blank, like not knowing exactly what you were saying. Yeah.
So give him a shot and let me know if you want to read more. I've got tons of other novels on the subject.
Yeah.
Okay then. Maybe. Just maybe.
Mayhaps.
Be warned, it is extremely enlightening. And the philosophies contained within are delightfully fulfilling in nature. And then he's gonna trot along with the thing, just kind of keeping on the way, which nobody knows how the quartermaster actually knows where you're going, but he's just gonna keep going.
All right,
would you all like to stop at towns, or would you like to just move through them quickly or around them?
I
So you
feel
don't
like
have to deal with-
Well, I'm gonna just be like, we should move through them quickly, because,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
of
want to stay
course.
too long.
Clearly,
Time is of the
there's-
essence to find this person.
It will be
you
a
know.
few days of
Is there
travel,
a-
so
Is there a clear reason behind you wanting to move quickly through them? No.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know how it is.
I
Jay,
believe that
get
we
a-
could get some rest at these towns, and that might be good for our journey.
Jay's making notes.
Note to
it will be
self,
about.
Mud Horse is even dumber than the one before.
Yeah, she's a proper respect for terminology. They are, earth ponies after all. The truest.
They are
race on
earth
Equestria.
horses.
Well, yeah, but Gunkler would write that down
Sure.
because of basically jangling keys.
Yes.
God.
So
just writes like just draws like a diagram of what their brain would be, and is like similar to that of infant child's.
God.
Our ponies have yet to develop object permanence.
Oh dear.
Sorry, will you be stopping at the towns?
We haven't decided yet.
It will be about 24 hours travel between each one, therefore it would be perfect for rest. But you'll have to deal with the guards. Not that any of you have anything to hide.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Well,
None of us have anything to
yeah.
hide.
Master is completely legitimate.
Well, maybe Wavecrest.
Yeah, so we're Wave Crest.
with his wings.
Those damn wings.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He does have one mildly suspicious attribute.
You have one automatically suspicious attribute.
So, yeah. So, when we get to the first town, I'm just going to, just stand there in my uniform.
I thought you were about to say your underwear.
Well, before we continue, should we stop here, or...
Oh, if anyone...
Oh, that's not possible. Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd like, we can stop here. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have no issues, but I'm just thinking time.
Yeah,
It's
no.
getting about 10:30.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late.
Yeah,
So we'll
it's
call
getting
it for
kinda
here.
late.
Next week, join us again for Strange Bedfellows with basically the
Based
same
on a
cast.
one
and-
shot has become far larger than a one.
Yeah, minus me, of course, because I was late to the boat.
I'm a nerd,
Yes.
and
Oh, shut the fuck up!
And then the week after that, we'll be back with more of Divided Kingdom 2, title pending.
Yay!
Title
The
that should be the
second-
title.
Yeah.
Is title pending.
Title pending.
no, it's the second part.
The second
Indeed.
pending.
Part 2, the second part.
The second.
Well, actually, zombie. Just so we don't have the same problem as last time. Actually, name your campaign.
right now.
Divided Kingdom is fine. That's what
I
we're
mean, part 2 or just chapter 2. Just chapter 2 actually would probably be fine.
Yeah.
The second part.
Divided Kingdom. The rekingdoming.
The rekindling. Done.
Divided Kingdom 2